down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Go closer, you like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick a to your nose, this rolling stone and no loner. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your range, so you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game colder than polars. California bears take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between our visitors and the home team. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first... to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 11. Right 80.
Right to the air, Burrow. Pass brought in by Traylon Burks. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
13 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
A first down.
11, hot. Right 80. Right hot. Hot.
Burrow from the gun. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's shots. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Here we go.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives them the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
They left him wide open. It's complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
11, 12.
Again, it's Burrow. Finds his man. It's Mario Douglas. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Here's a give inside to James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground. Well, he is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
11 MT. Here we go. 180.
They motion the tight end over. Burrow out of the shotgun. Cut near the goal line. And in for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Mario Douglas with the touchdown.
Evan McPherson.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Williams off the play fake. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
What is up?
On first down, it's Gibbs. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
What is going on?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Get up to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
What is it on? Here we go.
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. The cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and of course, is the throwaway.
3rd down. Here's Williams. On the move, headed right. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Touchdown! These guys finish up their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. That one splits the uprights. And these guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go. 180.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Connects on the crosser. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Tight end going in motion here.
Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 11. MT. Take. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He completes it in traffic. And he's right up next connects to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
12, 11 mighty. Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This connects with Schultz. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
11. Hey, can.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Stop. Right, 80. Right, 11, Thomas. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First down, Williams. He rolls to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. He's got room to roam. He's at midfield. 30. He cuts to the right, finds open field. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys have taken the first quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
On one, ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Right, 80.
First down, Burrow to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Still anybody's game here in the early goings. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back. Road offense out there and set. Let's get the second quarter started. They start out 2nd and 10.
12. Here we go. Right, 80.
Here's Burrow. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Racing down the left side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Just got to love that angle. He's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
11, Thomas.
Burrow on first down. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that.
It's a nice running there. Gets him a third down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and 1. Burrow. Forced out to his right. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And it looks like they got it back. They did. Offense maintains possession. On 4th down and 5. The offense staying out there.
Well, it's just set. Hey, can. Got.
Quick throw here, left side. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Got. Right 80. Right shot. 11. 11 mighty. 11 Thomas. Got.
Burrow from the gun. He finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This will end up as a touchback.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
What is he?
They start on the ground. Who gives? We'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 7-3 now. Working quickly here.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Working from the gun. Williams. Chased out to his right. He tucks it inside. Williams hit. That ball's out. Scooped up by the defense. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
180. Legs hot.
Burrow now on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing with speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they drop it with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 21-yard gain, and they're going to have a first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Here we go.
Results in a first down.
180. Legs hot. 12.
Running with James. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, that's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Here we go. 180. Legs hot. 11. 11, Thomas.
Burrow. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
12. 11.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
A 30-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
Okay, they got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We got the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth you full of the
offense to the line. Here we go.
What is that?
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throws Thompson. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll give him a first down.
and those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Offense to the line fast.
32.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to have this down to 7. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have second and goal from the 4. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Williams set to pass. Screen here for Gibbs. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. On the move, hit it right, and it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys take a lead on the final play of the half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Set up at the 35 now.
What is on?
On play action, Williams buying some time right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. set up at the 35 now.
11 MT. Here we go. Can.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Catch is made down the right sideline. A great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
11 mighty. 12. Gun. Dot.
Burrow to the air now. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
11 MT. 11 Thomas. 12.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Takes this one off to James. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
11 mighty. 11 empty. 11. Dot.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys start the second half with some needed points. Now the offense and Burrow coming to line, looking to tack on 2 more.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
11.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Do they get their own kickback? Yes! What a play! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side caught by Higgins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage deal breaking for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. He'll throw it. He rolls to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down in.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now the call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he runs it across. Touchdown!
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
That one right down the middle. And his guys making a 10-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They're set up at the 35 now.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Right, 80. Right in front. 11, 11. 11, 11 MT. Kate. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And they'll have 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. Result is a first down.
11 MT. 11 MT.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Headed out right. He's keeping it. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for the running down. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Burrow back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make taking another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. This one's caught. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
11 MT.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Gun. 11 MT. 12. 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 Mighty. 11.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass is pulled in by James. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play, and that's 17 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. Results in a 1st down.
Again, it's Burrow. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. Got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home to that side.
Brought in close to the 8. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The back grabs it, and he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. If you stop it right at the line, they could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
And
he will take this in. Touchdown. These guys making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
11 Mighty.
They motion a receiver left. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut the lead down to just 2. Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Here's a give to Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Working from the gun, Williams. Makes the connection. Here's Jerome Ford. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Buying some time right. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
What is that?
Now Gibbs. And the ground game works for the touchdown. For the first time, we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner. But, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plunges, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys push the lead to 2 scores now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On 1, ready?
They're set up at the 35 now. Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up 1st down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Austin. These guys at a 2-score deficit.
On 1, ready?
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Go, go, go. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key.